Hi, it's Matt here for DSLR News Shooter, and today I'm at the workbench and I'm going to be looking at a follow focus. Now, a follow focus is something that some people like to use and others steer away. Now, the main reason for that is that a follow focus normally requires some type of lens gear. Now, some follow focuses come included with the lens gear that you can put on your lens to make a follow focus work better, or you can have your lenses cine modded and have proper focus rings put on there to enable the use of a follow focus. Now, there's a lot of different follow focuses out there on the market, and I've said follow focuses about 100 times, and I'll probably say it 100 more times. And they range in, there's a great deal of price range between those from low end to high end. So how do you judge a follow focus? How do you test a follow focus? Well, that's a very difficult thing to do. The best way to go about doing this is to test them out yourself. Go to a shop where they have them set up and use them and see which one feels the best in your hands, what meets your budget, what meets your requirements in terms of what it can do. Some of them, the gearbox is flippable, and I'll talk about that a bit later. And there's made out of varying materials, and they work in different ways. So the one I'm going to be looking at today is the Genus Superior Follow Focus system here. Now, this is a very well-made follow focus. I've tried and used many different follow focuses, and you know, it's a surprise. Some of them are expensive, some of them are cheap. They all work in different ways, but it's an individual feel as to what you like. I particularly like this one because it feels nice in the hands. It's very smooth. It's very well made. It's all manufactured in the UK. And just little things on here that I really like on top of the actual wheel here that you turn, it's sort of serrated edges. Well, I shouldn't say serrated because that means you'd cut your hands, but there's sort of grooved edges on here, so you get a really nice feel on your hands. So even if you're outside and it's raining or it's bad conditions or it's cold, you can grip onto this. Where there's something that's normal plastic, your fingers slip. So even if you're wearing gloves, you can make it turn very, very smoothly. Now, that's just one little small thing, but it makes a big difference to someone like me. Also on this particular one, on this particular follow focus, is you can flip the gearbox around. Now, what I mean by that is I'm basically here using a Nikon lens. So as you know, Nikon lenses focus follow, but they focus the wrong direction in terms of what you're commonly used to if you're using a Canon lens or other ones like that. The rotation is reversed. Now, if you don't like that, you can actually flip the gearbox assembly and have it so when it moves, when I'm moving forward, the gearing is moving away. Now, I haven't set it up for this particular one like this because I've got so used to using mostly Nikon lenses that I'm used to the focusing that opposite direction. But that's another really handy feature to have because it makes it very, very versatile. And you can also change on the back here, you can change the resistance. And of course, you've got marking spots. So if I flip it over here, well, it's probably going to be a bit difficult for you to see, but there's some markers here. So with the marker, I can basically set a point on my follow focus where I want it to focus, and I can lock it off. And then if I get a simple pencil, I can draw a line. Now make sure you do this with a non-permanent marking thing, or you'll leave a mark permanently on there. So now when I want to do focus and I've got it judged to a certain point at a shot, I can move it and get it spot on every time. So I know exactly where to stop to get the focus right. So one of the other features I really like about this is the ability of how easy this is to take off, given that it snaps straight off the bars. So all I have to do is undo my mount, pull my follow focus out of the way, and then on this side, I undo this. Whoops, I'm holding it up, it's not very good, and off it comes straight away like that. So to put it back on, very easy. Move it so it's basically into place. Clamp it down nice and tight, undo this, move it in, lock it off, and then there you go, you're ready to go again. So only a couple of small things that this particular follow focus won't do. It's not actually height adjustable, so I can't adjust this particular one up and down depending on lenses, but it does sit quite high anyway, and on the right sort of rods and spaces, it will work no problems at all. Now, the other way I like to test a follow focus is with a particular type of lens. On here I'm using the Zeiss ZF2 100mm f2 macro lens. Now, the interesting thing about this lens is when it focuses, it actually moves all the way forward and back. So the actual focus ring is moving. So it's a good test to see how well this follow focus does when it's moving back and forth. Will it stay on that line even though it's moving across the lens gear? It's important to see if it'll stay on there, and this one does this particularly well. Now, also included with the superior follow focus, you do get one of these, which is a lens ring, which is adjustable just with a little strap here. You can take it on or off and fit it to any lens. So any lenses that you don't have cine modded, or you want to turn it around to any size lens, you can put this on here and it'll just grip and it'll move it just like a cine ring. So this is the cheaper alternative than having your lenses cine modded. So my overall impressions of the Genus superior follow focus system, well, it's really good. It's one of the better ones that I've tested. It's competitively priced. It's very well made. It does everything you pretty much need it to do. And I like just all the little small details, being able to snap it off easily, the little serrations on the actual wheel heel to make it smoother to move. You can take bits apart. You can change out the lens pitch gears. You can adjust the tension. It's really well made, and it does the job really well. So if you want to check out the Genus superior follow focus, go to the Genus website and have a look at it.